When you start exploring franchise opportunities, you'll quickly discover that there's various fees that you pay. Today, we're going to focus on the franchise fee. What is it? What do you get for it? And is it worth it? I've talked a little bit about the franchise fee in a prior episode, but we're going to dive deeper into it today. So the franchise fee is a one-time fee that a new franchise owner pays to the franchisor at the same time they are signing their franchise agreement. On average, it's a $25,000 to $50,000 fee for a single location or territory. So what does it buy you? In short, it gives you access to the right to use all the collective intelligence that the franchisor brings to the table on how to start and run that business successfully. A few examples would be acquiring customers. What are the proven, time-tested, cost-effective marketing, lead generation, and advertising strategies that bring customers through the door and keep them coming as repeat customers? If there's real estate involved in your business, it's access to all the intelligence and help on site selection, negotiating with the landlord, and constructing your location, the build-out as we call it, in a cost-effective manner. Sometimes talent recruitment is a huge benefit if there are employees involved in that business model. Who are the employees? How do you find them? How do you interview them? How do you advance and retain employees in that particular kind of business? And then there's all the technology that may be involved in operating that business. There sometimes are numerous technology systems in customer relationship management, in supply chain, in logistics. Many times these systems are integrated into an online platform that allows a franchise owner to run their business in real time from a cell phone or a laptop, not necessarily on site. Many times franchise companies, they may have been in business for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years before they start selling franchise licenses to new entrepreneurs. And they are building and they are refining and they are improving these systems over time. Many times it will cost a franchising company hundreds of thousands, even millions of dollars to create and improve these systems. That's why I think it's really important for new franchise owners to know that this franchise fee, while it's a lot of money, it really isn't a profit center for the franchisor. At best, it's covering the franchisor's costs to recruit, train, and support new franchise owners. Where franchising companies make their money is typically in another type of fee called a royalty. It's a long-term investment to be a franchisor, and we'll talk more about royalties in a future episode. But the short of the story is that both the franchisor and franchisees are taking a financial risk every time a new franchisee comes on board. A very fair question is this franchise fee worth it? And I think an entrepreneur who's looking at starting their own business in an industry that they're interested in and comparing that to a business that's a part of a franchise system in that same industry, you have to think about what is the value and what is the cost in your money, your time, your energy, and the mistakes that you're going to make to create all of those systems that the franchisor already has. In franchising, we have an acronym for this keyword system. It's called saving you stress, time, energy, and money. So again, that's a key evaluation factor that an entrepreneur needs to think about in determining if paying the franchise fee is worth it versus creating all of those systems themselves. A common question I'm asked is this franchise fee negotiable? And the short answer is it's usually not. In fact, there's very little that is negotiable in the fees or in the contracts with franchise companies. And there's good reason for that. A franchise company needs to be fair and consistent across all of its franchise owners in its system. Now, there oftentimes is a discount on the franchise fee for empire builders, people who want to expand into 2, 3, 4 locations. Most franchising companies would rather have one franchisee who owns 3 locations versus 3 franchisees who each own 1. So there's an incentive there, and franchise companies will discount that fee for people who are interested in agreeing to a multi-unit agreement up front. I hope this has been an interesting and useful episode. I really appreciate you joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you next week on Atlanta Franchise Today.